So far on the channel, I've tested the new released Adams putters and the new released Adams driver, and I was blown away by the performance, certainly with the driver. Am I going to be as blown away by the rest of the Adams lineup? Let's find out. So first things first, Adams irons. Now these actually look really nice. However, I'm excited to test that bag in a minute because there's the hybrids and the fairway woods. And I've had Adams fairway woods in the past and they are superb. Maybe they could attempt to put one in the bag. But first off, we're going to start off with the irons and the wedges. So the irons I've got here from 4-iron down to pitching wedge. They look very, very nice. Now, price-wise, from 4-iron to pitching wedge, £595. You can also include these specialised wedges. These are priced at £87 per wedge. Now, on first inspection, I mean, they're a good looking iron actually. Quite simplistic, quite shiny chrome, a little bit of matte chrome around toe and heel. Very much game improvement, big wide sole on the bottom. Those look really nice. Let's pull out a few clubs there. I'm going to hit pitching wedge 7-iron and let's go 4-iron as well. I think those three would be a good little test for this set. Okay, so let's kick things off with the pitching wedge first. 44 degrees of loft. They're a nice looking set, they are. Like I say, it's quite a chunky sole, which will be interesting on the kind of hitting of the mat here and any turf interaction. Good quality grip, lambkin grip. I like the fact, for me personally, is lambkin crossline. Seem a little bit more parallel all the way down. They don't taper quite as tight as they get to the shaft. And also a dynamic gold steel shaft in here. I wasn't struck dead in the middle, but it's come out really nice. Go in the hole for the first shot. Genuinely, that was struck very much from the toe. And look at the result, that felt good. It felt actually weirdly soft, considering it was such a strike out the toe. So a few more. That is a terrible golf shot, Rick. That one was actually struck much more in the middle of the club face, but it's pulled way to the left. Okay, let's treat maybe those two as a couple of warm-up shots to get into this. That was better. It's a nice shot. They feel good. Even the previous shot that I pulled felt really good off the face. You can kind of weirdly sense the sole being so thick. Kind of feels like as it's coming into contact, you can almost feel the bottom of the club making contact with the ground a little bit more. Doesn't offend me at all. More of an observation. Very nice. Very nice. One thing I didn't expect to be saying with the iron, certainly I know it's only the pitching wedge so far, is actually how good they feel. I actually feel fairly soft. Okay, moving back to 7-iron now, 32 degrees of loft. It is good to see Adams back. It really is. I'm a big fan. Like I say, when Adams was around, it was kind of this, almost this kind of cooler brand to like to have in the bag. Certainly with the hybrid category in the fairway wood, really cool in that category. Irons always did okay, nothing spectacular. But these are good. There's a little bit of offset as I move into the 7-iron. But that's, again, for who these are aimed at, that's perfect. Kind of just helping any shots that might leak out to the right. Top line looks a little bit chunky on the 7-iron here. But again, that's going to only boost confidence. Oh, that sounds a hit. Oh, I've pulled it a little bit. Probably a bit of offset helping with that as well. Found the green nicer still. That sounded really hit. That really did sound good. It's obviously got that kind of like crack of a hollow head design. What is interesting, a lot of the time, the back of a golf club, and I've seen it with other brands in the past, they almost use this kind of more of a lightweight kind of plastic material. It's not what I'm actually getting there from the Adams. That actually feels, there's a little bit of a click in there. It actually feels a little bit more substantial, that kind of plate at the back. I suppose typically brands will use a lighter weight in there so they can move the weight further down in the head to offer that launch. Really nice. Super easy to hit. That's one big takeaway from this set. And sound hit. like a proper crack when you hit them. Okay, 4-iron, nice looking club again. Plenty of kind of club behind the ball. It's actually interesting, blade length heel to toe is wide, like it's got length to it, and also it's a little bit kind of chunky on that top line. I don't know what, I feel like they don't remind me of any set, weirdly. That's a bullet. It's a little bullet flighted draw. Nice. That was very nice. Didn't catch that one right in the middle of the face. Look at that. I didn't catch it at all. Really didn't catch it. I felt like I hit it a bit heavy. I felt like that bottom of the club helps it kind of not dig into the ground too much. And that was kind of low heel and it still got there. Now, notoriously, 4-irons are hard to hit. That was actually good, but it also brings me nicely onto the hybrid as well, because I've actually got a 4 hybrid here in the bag behind. At the moment, Adams hasn't missed. For me, so far, the putters, the driver, especially the driver, the irons, for who they're aimed at, certainly the irons, they've not missed. I think they've done a great job in this kind of relaunch, rebrand. Head cover's exactly the same styling as the driver. I like this kind of Adams on the top. Just a little detail, like even the liner inside, it's got all these little tiny AGs for Adams Golf. 4 hybrid, right. This will be interesting after hitting the 4-iron just then. Nice profile. This was a big thing for me with Adams, and this is why I do think in the fairway wood category they're going to do brilliant. How flat the bottom is. Like the bottom of the golf club is so unbelievably flat. Love that, because it just sits behind the ball really nicely. Got the carbon back and obviously the steel kind of border there, the grey steel. Again, very much like, looks like the Cobra F8 lineup. Right, let's give this a hit. Oh, I didn't quite catch it. I honestly, and I'm not exaggerating this, I thought I topped it. I've just recorded there the strike location off the face. I mean, 60% of the golf ball then was on the club face. 40% of that was below. That's the big advantage of these flat-bottomed woods. Well, I genuinely think with other fairway woods or hybrids, I would have topped that. I would have. And look at that. I'd be happy with that with a good shot, never mind one that felt so horrible off the strike. Wow, very, very, very promising signs. Even that wasn't hit well. It's a bit of a high toe that time. But yeah, it can't miss the green. 2 shots there, which honestly I couldn't have struck any different to each other to kick things off. And both on the green. I can't wait to hit a good one, actually. Oh, that was struck good. Don't tell me the one I struck good misses the green. Get on the green. Stay on the green. Oh. The one I struck best was the one I actually missed the green on. Feel good. Really nice. Kind of quite a nice weight to the head. Like it feels like there's a bit of substance behind the golf ball. On the actual club head, you've got this velocity slot, which we saw with the driver. I'm expecting to see in the fairway woods as well. And there's a little draw kind of waiting in the heel. Obviously, I'm not seeing that much of a draw there. The only one thing, and again, I'm sure this would bump up the price, because this hybrid is actually a very, very, very good price. £156 for a hybrid. That's solid. The only thing I'd like to see, but I think it's asking too much of the price, is maybe an adjustable neck sleeve. You know, where you can go up or down a little bit in loft, but I think I'm asking too much of a £156 hybrid. I wasn't going to hit another one, but I'm going to hit one more. Really solid. Really solid. Big fan. Really am. Adams Idea 3-wood. Like I say, I have had Adams 3-woods in the past and always thought they were incredible. That's what I've missed, that flat bottom. The only really other brand that does that now is Ping. Ping does a great job of really, really bringing the bottom of that golf club as low to the ground as possible. I think in the past, Adams is even been flatter than that. Really, really flat. It's got a tiny bit of a curve on this. That's very nice. Good looking wood. I like the shallowness of the face. I like the contrast on top as well. Like kind of, like I say, very much in line with the driver and the hybrid. Oh, come back in. That green's out at 250 yards. Solid. Go on the green. Yes. Solid. I don't think I hit that as good as I could do. I'm typically a golfer that hits a little bit too up on the golf ball. So 3 woods for me, I do catch them a little bit skinny. Some would say I've topped a few in my time as well. So that kind of flat bottom does give me the confidence that I'm not gonna top it. I hate, you know, really deep faced 3 woods. I love these kind of more shallow 3 woods. That's a shot. That's a shot. Nice flight, good height. I mean, how can you be critical on 2 shots like that? Like 2 really nice shots, both finding the green from 250 yards. I'm just gonna kind of attempt to almost hit a little bit more what I'd almost like a divot strike. Almost try and hit a little bit too much ground and just see, again, that flat bottom. I feel like it benefits even if you hit a bit too much ground. Well, I didn't hit a blade of grass. I hit that so clean. Let's go one more. Another nice shot, but that's not what I was wanting. Let's go one more. And even just before I come on to this very final shot, price-wise, £175. Solid pricing. They've done it. I do think they've done a great job. I really do. There's not a lot I can be critical of. Would I potentially use the irons? Me personally, no, but obviously the category they're aiming at, perfect. Putters I thought were brilliant with that kind of yes, C groove that we've seen. I thought driver performed unbelievable. And hybrid and fairway would have been solid. And for the price, like, good price. I hope they stick around for a while, and I hope they kind of sit in this slot. I think this category, I think this was the brand that Cobra used to be. Like when Cobra were making kind of like the F9, the infamous F9, which was out of this world. That was the kind of the right price point, the right type of club, really good performance. And then because of popularity, the prices started to boost up, and nothing's filled that gap. Adams could be it. Adams could well be it. Right, let's go one more. Sensational. I love it. I absolutely love it. This could easily go in the bag for me. Let's see what happens, eh? Let's see what happens. Guys, thanks for watching. Adams are back, and they're back with a bang.